All right, I'm going to make this as brief as possible. As y'all know, the Atlanta Braves do have a West Coast trip that's about to be in commence, starting off with the San Diego Padres today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. And then they have Thursday off, and then they will play the San Francisco Giants this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All right, let's go ahead and cut to the chase. The Braves need to handle their business on the West Coast. Now, I also found out this is their final West Coast trip of the season. So the Braves will be playing some other West Coast teams, but those series will be in Atlanta. With that being said, Braves need to go out here and handle their business and beat the Padres, beat the Giants. Definitely need to beat the Giants. You know, they did came to Atlanta two games. There will be a made-up game in August because it was raining. It has been raining non-stop in the Atlanta area, so definitely hopefully when that game resurfaces at the end of August, the Braves will win that game. They better win that game. But more importantly, right now they better handle their business on the West Coast. I'm dead serious. Because the Braves, first and foremost, they got to a good start. They need to find a way to keep the momentum going to show that last year was not a fluke. And speaking of last year, let me go ahead and milk this in the bud because I'm getting real sick and tired of hearing about last year. You know, I'm seeing people talk about it. I'm seeing it on Facebook and Instagram, all that, Twitter, talking about, oh, the Braves were at such and such when they won such and such game last year. Who gives a fuck about last year? Like, I'm getting sick and tired of hearing about what their record was, what day it was when the Braves got such and such win. Fuck last year. I don't understand why people get so fixated on talking about the bad times. Like, granted, the bad times are a part of the team's history. I'm not going to run away from it, but I don't feel the need to constantly bring up the bad times or be reminded of the bad times. Fuck last year, like I said. It's all about this year. Right now, the Atlanta Braves are 48-28. Somehow, some way, they found a way to have the best record in the MLB again, because I guess the Dodgers shit the bed against the Orioles. But to be fair to the Braves, they did take 2 or 3 from the Brewers, so which was good. I didn't expect them to get ass handed to them last night, yesterday afternoon, when they got 8 runs scored on the second inning, some shit like that. So I wasn't expecting that. But nonetheless, the Atlanta Braves are, right now got the best record in MLB. And I go back to what I said. It don't mean shit in June, but at the same time, I guess double-edged sword. I'm not bragging about having the best record in June, but the facts are the facts. The Braves do have the best record in June. And this is with a plethora of injuries piling up, which I hope the Braves can find a way to navigate around this. I know they have been making some moves. In fact, they made a move with the Pirates over the weekend, too. I forget who they got, but I know they have been trying to make some moves. Hopefully they can continue to make some more, especially around the pitching, especially with the pitching, because Swellenbach's not back yet. Smith Shawver's not back yet. Spencer Strider's back on the IR, the IL, whatever. So yeah, we definitely need to find a way to. We definitely need to address the pitching these next couple weeks before the trade deadline, because if the Braves going to be a serious contender on the home stretch, they need to showcase that they are capable of making things happen. Now, so with the Padres series, got Grant Holmes starting tonight. Then we're going to have J.R. Ritchie tomorrow night, and then we're going to have Martin Perez Wednesday. I'm confident in Grant Holmes. I believe he has the capability of getting it done. I'm not really too confident on J.R. Ritchie. I'm kind of iffy with him. Martin Perez, we'll see. I can't. I'm kind of in the middle with him. I can't say I'm not confident, but I can't get up here and say I'm 100% confident in him either. So we'll see what happens. The Padres got a lot to play for. Well, Padres are in. Let's just say the season ended today. The Padres will probably be in the wild card, so they're gonna come with it as well. I don't know if they got plenty of time to catch the Dodgers, but let's just say like long term, I don't think it happens. So they're gonna try to get a wild card at the very least. So they're gonna try to show up and try to they try to win these games. So Braves need to go out there and at least take 2 or 3. I prefer a sweep if I'm being technical with y'all. I'd rather have a sweep, but at least win. But at the very minimum, win the series. That's all I'm asking. Just win the goddamn series. Take 2 or 3 at the very least in San Diego. I think you can win tonight. You might lose. You could lose tomorrow. I hope not, but you could, and find a way to win Wednesday. That's how I kind of see the series go. As far as the batting, for the most part, keep it up. I know we have some little slippage here and there, but for the most part, I think the batting is kind of holding firm. So I'm not really concerned about the batting. I'm not too concerned about the defense. I feel like fielding has been pretty decent, pretty okay to decent. I can get up there and say and be in awe of it, considering what happened yesterday. So, but it's that pitching. We got that's one thing. Like I said, we got to address that. We gotta see. We gotta quickly find out what works and what doesn't work. We need to find out what type of moves that needs to be made in order to stay thick in this competition. You don't want to score under a fast start and falter down the stretch. That's what you don't want to do. But nonetheless, looking forward to this series. I'm not so sure I'm gonna catch all these games because I will catch them, but I don't know if I'm gonna catch them to the end because these are like late night games, like 10 o'clock at night, and I do have to work. So I try to catch what I can, then whatever happens, and whatever I don't catch, I can find out on quick pitch tomorrow morning, in the morning. So, but nonetheless, ATL Braves all day. Let's get it done. Let's win this series. Let's continue to win, and that's all we have. So, that's it. I'll talk y'all later.